The phrase "being a woman, never stop being beautiful" is probably a motto that many ladies adopt, isn't it? Regardless of age or nationality, it's undeniable that beauty is something women aspire to. Therefore, ladies end up searching for creams or various methods to maintain their looks, even if those methods might actually kill them. Today, in Just a Story, I'm going to share some beauty secrets of iconic figures from the past. Let's see what secrets these women have used to maintain their renowned beauty throughout history until today. Who are they? Let's find out together. Nefertiti and the makeup that could kill you. The renowned Queen of Egypt, whose name confirms her beauty, as Nefertiti roughly translates to "the beautiful one has come." Though many may not know the details of her life story, most are familiar with her iconic head sculpture, which even after 3,000 years, remains a symbol of ancient beauty. Undoubtedly, Nefertiti, like women today, invested considerable time in makeup to look her best. One of her most striking features still emulated today is her iconic eyeliner and naturally red lips. The secrets behind this queen's beauty may be difficult to uncover, as political turmoil of her era led to the destruction of much evidence. However, it is possible to know what cosmetics she used, since ancient Egyptian women often buried their makeup with their corpses. No one buries their makeup these days, do they? The eyeliner Nefertiti wore was called kohl, a black substance made from lead which we now know is toxic and can kill slowly. Lead was not only used around her eyes, but also found in her wigs. Ancient Egyptian women shaved their heads and wore wigs to cope with the heat and lice. So Nefertiti spent her entire life exposed to lead. But it might not cause her to die easily. If anything were to kill her, it might have been another cosmetic, her lipstick, made from chemicals like bromine and mannite, which is quite dangerous. Simply put, her cosmetic was the medicine that slowly sent her to death. Queen Elizabeth I coating her skin with lead, one of the strongest women able to rule the Kingdom of England without relying on any man, she was renowned as the King of England. But this nickname did not mean she lacked femininity. Beauty was something she considered daily. Queen Elizabeth's complexion was famously described as white as ceramic tiles. This was because she used a cosmetic called Venetian ceruse, a white powder that brightened the user's skin for a radiant glow. Its quick effects made it wildly popular. However, this powder had a frightening secret: its main ingredients were vinegar and lead. We now know that if these substances are continuously absorbed through the skin will change its pigment to become lighter, making it appear as if the person has whiter skin. But it is also very dangerous. While Nefertiti used lead for eyeliner, Elizabeth took it further by coating her entire body. If there were Guinness World Records back then, she might have been recorded as the woman who used the most lead in the world. The reason for her heavy use of this substance was due to an epidemic known as smallpox or measles during her time. This disease would cause red and pustular spots on her skin, akin to severe acne or even worse, pustules if the condition worsened. Queen Elizabeth I contracted this disease at the age of 29. Naturally, her skin would have had scars from it. To conceal these scars, she would apply this powder, also known as Venetian ceruse, to the extent that it resembled plastering a building. It's said that she applied it so thickly and consistently that even people in her court couldn't recall what her true face looked like. There's a whispered rumor within the palace that one time a courtier got a glimpse of her face before she put on her makeup, and he was so shocked he thought he saw a walking corpse in the palace. Mary, Queen of Scots, bathing in wine. The true rival of Queen Elizabeth I of England, in politics, religion, and importantly, beauty. It's said that Mary, Queen of Scots, was not born a great beauty. She had a large nose and a pointed chin. However, being a queen and having Elizabeth I as her competitor, who was deemed far more beautiful, Mary had to find ways to enhance her appearance. So, she employed a particular beauty secret that made her skin radiant. While Queen Elizabeth I indulged in lead-based makeup, Queen Mary opted for a method that was considered more luxurious. She instructed her servants to prepare white wine for her facial wash. Afterward, during her bath time, Queen Mary had her servants pour wine into the tub until it was filled, mixing it with warm water. Then, she would immerse herself in this concoction. It was believed that wine had properties that could moisturize and soften the skin. While this method sounds less harsh than the previous ones, it was quite costly. Because buying wine in the 16th century wasn't as easy as going to the supermarket. Though this method may sound extravagant, in modern times, people have adopted similar practices known as vinotherapy, which involves using wine for therapeutic purposes. However, they generally do not use drinking wine, but rather using wine remnants or grape skins to make a concentrated solution. There are establishments worldwide that offer such treatments. But be prepared to spend a hefty sum, as it still remains quite expensive. Empress Zoe and her personal cosmetics research operation. While her name may not be familiar to many, Empress Zoe was renowned as one of the most beautiful women of the Byzantine era. Her life was filled with scandalous tales of intrigue and power struggles. Despite being stunningly beautiful, when she grew tired of her own husbands, she resorted to using her beauty to manipulate other men into killing her husbands and then bestowed the throne upon her new lover. How beautiful could she be? It is said that even at the age of 60, her skin and appearance resembled that of a 20-year-old. Certainly, maintaining such youthfulness wasn't an easy feat. Even though we know her secrets, they are not easy to follow. But it was interesting, so we brought it up. However, it's intriguing, so let's delve into it. She established her own private cosmetics research laboratory. Now, this might not seem like a big deal for an empress who could order sand from volcanoes or ground gold from Africa to be used as ingredients for her cosmetics, each costing as much as a month's wages for a worker in those times. However, Empress Zoe transformed part of her palace into a high-end cosmetics factory, dedicated to researching various beauty treatments for herself alone. The results of her endeavors were quite remarkable, as recorded in historical accounts. Every time she appeared in public, men were left speechless, marveling at her flawless, porcelain-like skin that showed no signs of aging. But with her extensive knowledge of medicine, she not only formulated beauty treatments but also concocted potent poisons to dispatch her unwanted husbands without leaving a trace. Cleopatra and her milk bath. When it comes to beauty, Cleopatra cannot be overlooked. Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, was renowned for her beauty, captivating the hearts of people from ancient times to the present day. Interestingly, Cleopatra herself wasn't inherently beautiful from birth. However, she possessed many qualities that enchanted men, one of which was her intellect. Cleopatra used her intelligence to devise various schemes to captivate numerous admirers. One of her strategies was to develop beauty concoctions, of which there were plenty. Some of these ancient formulas have been modified over time. Let me share some of them with you. One of the most famous methods was her milk baths. But this wasn't just any milk, it had to be donkey's milk. Every day, Cleopatra would have her servants squeeze fresh milk from donkeys to bathe in. It is said that in her palace during her reign, she kept 700 donkeys in order to squeeze her every day. It is believed that the lactose in the milk of donkeys and other animals can help reduce the signs of aging. Moreover, this queen has many other methods, which she experimented until she became the ultimate goddess of the beauty industry in the ancient times. For example, making lipstick made from crushed ladybug shells, mud mask that slaves carried from Turkey, or take crocodile excrement and grind it into powder to use on your body or use it as a face mask to add moisture. I don't want to imagine a man kissing her on the cheek. Oh, smells good, which is why she has captured the hearts of many men. Therefore, her beauty is still talked about until the present day. In addition to beauty, it is said that Cleopatra was also the first person to invent a vibrate sex toy for use in the world. If you want to hear more about this story, just let me know. Or if you'd like to hear about something else, feel free to comment. Anyway, don't forget to stay tuned for more. As for today, I hope to say goodbye. Bye.